math lesson today, we're going to add on a little something new to what we've already been talking about with measurement. Remember, measurement is the size of something, and we have been talking about length, which is how long something is. You worked with your workbook and you found items around your house to compare two items that one was longer and one was shorter. And then we added three things to the mix and you had to find which one was the shortest, which one was the longest, and which one came in the middle. Well, today we're going to actually measure something. When you want to measure something, you would use a ruler or maybe even a tape measure. But what if you don't have those things? If you don't have a ruler, you can use something called a non-standard unit of measurement. Can you say those words? It was kind of long. Non-standard unit of measurement. And that's just a big way of saying anything you can find that is the same size. So let's say I wanted to measure this bottle of lotion, but I don't have a ruler. But you know what I do have? Crayons! I can use my crayons to measure this bottle of lotion. And I'm going to show you how. So in just a second, I'm going to move the camera down so you won't see my face anymore, but you'll be seeing what I'm doing. I'm going to measure this bottle of lotion with crayons. All right, here we go. All right, so the bottle is here. It's laying flat on its side. And I'm going to start putting the crayons down. The first thing you do is line it up on the edge. Line it up at the beginning. We put another one here. Notice how the two crayons are touching. Look, I didn't put big spaces in between. They have to be right next to each other and touching. Lined up at the beginning, lined up at the end. How many crayons did it take? 2. So the length of this lotion bottle is 2 crayons. You have to say what you used to measure. I used crayons, so I'm saying the length of the lotion is 2 crayons. Let's see if we can do it again. So we had the bottle of lotion, and now we have the book, Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. I like this book. Alright, let's move it so you can see the edge. There we go. Alright, so the book is flat. Remember, we take your crayon, line it up to the beginning. See, lined up straight. Add the next crayon. Make sure they're touching. There's still space, so we have to keep going. Make sure they're touching. And there you go. Lined up at the beginning, lined up at the end, and they're all touching. There are no spaces. See? Lined up from beginning to end. So we would say that this book, the length of this book is 3 crayons long. The book is 3 crayons long. See? That's not hard at all. I want you to practice at home, and you're going to practice with your shoe. So I'm going to bring my shoe. Here we go. Here's the end, and here's the beginning. Remember, you line it up. Sometimes when you have a shoe, it's got a little curve in there to match your foot. So you might have a hard time lining up the crayons. There we go. If you have to move them just a little bit of space in between so you can miss that curve, that's still good because you lined it up. All right, I still have some space left. Let's put it down. My crayon stops right here, but I still have some space on the beginning of my shoe. So I would say that my shoe is about 3 crayons long. I say about, when it's close, but not exactly. See, because if I took one away, the shoe would be longer than 2 crayons. So I have to put that third one there so you can see. And I would say my shoe is about 3 crayons long. I lined it up at the beginning, lined it up at the end, and there are no spaces in between the crayons. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to take your shoe and your crayons and practice measuring. Remember, you line up at the beginning, Line them up at the end and no spaces in between. How many crayons is your shoe? Go have fun and practice, and I will see you all soon. Bye.